Now let's explore in more detail how exactly this program works. So here again was the web page that we were just looking at. And this very first line here, Doctype HTML, is what we might call a Doctype Declaration. It's a way of telling the web browser what version of HTML we're using in this particular web page, because depending on the version of HTML, the web browser might want to display different information, or it might need to parse the page a little bit differently. Each version of HTML has had a slightly different way of indicating that version. But this line here, Doctype HTML, is our way of saying that this HTML page is written using HTML5, the latest version of HTML. After that, our HTML page is structured as a series of nested HTML elements, where an HTML element describes something on the page. And we might have elements that are inside of other elements. Each of those elements is indicated by what we're going to call an HTML tag, enclosed using those angled brackets. And right here, we'll see the beginning of the HTML tag, which means that this is the beginning of the HTML content of our page. Down below this /HTML means that this is the end of the HTML content of the page. And in between is the actual HTML content of the page, which might include other HTML elements. You might also notice that in this HTML tag we've specified what we're going to call an HTML attribute, some additional information that we're giving about this tag. In particular, we're giving it a lang, or language, attribute, which is equal to N, or English. This just tells the web browser or anyone looking at the HTML of this page that this page is written in a language, and the language it's written in is English. And this is helpful for search engines, for example. When they're looking through many different web pages trying to figure out what language each web page is in, we can just tell the search engine or anyone else who's looking at the page that this page is written in English. Now, inside of the HTML body of the page, we have a number of different elements that are going to describe what we want on this page, starting with the head section of the web page, which describes stuff not in the main body of the web page, the part of the web page the user sees, but other information about the web page that's going to be helpful or useful for web browsers to know about. For example, one important thing that a web browser needs to know is, what is the title of the web page? And here, we see a title tag, again, indicated by the word title in those angled brackets, followed by the end of the title tag, indicated by a slash before the title. And in between the two title tags is the word hello, which means the title of this page should be the word hello. And that's all the information we'll have in the head of the page. We'll add more information there later, but for now all the web page needs to know is that it has a title, and the title is the word hello. Next up comes the body of the page, again, indicated by a body tag, and that ends with a tag with /body, meaning this is the end of the body of the page. And the body of the page, again, is just the visible part of the page that the user can see. And what do we want inside the body of the page? For now, we just want the text, hello world. And that's the information that's going to be displayed when someone visits this web page. And so that's all there really is to this HTML page. We specified in the header that there's a title of the page called hello. And inside the body, we're saying the page should say the words hello world. In the next video we will talk about how you can visually think about the way that all these HTML elements are structured, and how it can be helpful to us. Thank you.